Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to a new series. This is Midnight Mass. This is a limited series from the creator of The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor. I believe Mike Flanagan is his name. He also is behind the movie Hush, which is a pretty scary movie. If you are unaware, I reacted to both the past two teaser trailers or official trailers for this show. So if you're interested in checking those out, that's on the channel. I also reacted to all of The Haunting of Bly Manor. So if that is something you're interested in, you can look on the playlist. I believe the playlist is just called The Haunting of, because I just wanted to kind of create a singular playlist for all these kind of like Mike Flanagan, they're not technically all connected, but they're, you know what I mean. So that it's all just kind of in one playlist. So if you're interested in checking out Haunting of Bly Manor reactions, search up on the playlist for that. But this is kind of perfect timing because, September's coming to an end, October's coming, and it'll be spooky season. And so seven episodes? Probably be finishing this series around Halloween, so that'll be perfect timing. I don't know what this is necessarily about. The setting is like a island town or a coastal town of some kind. Some guy comes home from somewhere, there's a priest involved, and there's a lot of actors from previous Mike Flanagan properties in this. So that's exciting. I'm very excited to watch it personally. I enjoy spooky stuff, and hopefully it's not too spooky though. Yeah, I don't have much to say going in. I'm just excited to check out this episode. Episode 1 is called Book 1 Genesis. Episode 1. Weird titling of that, but it is what it is. I think it might just be Book 1 Genesis, but the way Netflix listed it is awkward. Before we jump into this though, please consider leaving a like on the video. Helps my channel out a ton, helps my videos get seen more. Subscribe if you are interested in seeing me react to more of Midnight Mass or any other show that I'm watching on the channel. And then if you're interested in the full-length reaction to this episode, consider checking out my Patreon. I post all my full uncut reactions in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. This first episode I'll be posting just kind of public for anyone to check out and see if you're interested in moving forward. And then if you are, consider supporting me. There you can also become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, let's jump into episode 1 of Midnight Mass. Car crash. Ooh. Kind of a brutal crash. Someone went through the windshield. It's the guy from Friday Night Lights. That's where I recognize him from. Is that his girlfriend? Is she gonna die? That's sad. No, dude, she's okay. She's super gonna die. No chance she lives. Oh, her. Why would you let her face turn and look at him like that?
Name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth.
While you're at it, ask him why he always takes the kids. Or the drunk fucks walk away with scratches.
Oof.
I accept the sentencing, Your Honor.
It is the sentence of this court that you be incarcerated
Sounds like
for
the
a period
mom
of 4 to 10 years in the custody of the
from
Illinois Department of Corrections.
Hill
The
House.
restitution amount that is owed is $140,900.11 to the victim's family. It was a
140 grand? That's a lot. I feel like that definitely was the mom's voice. Don't drink and drive, people. It's never gonna end well. Bro, that would be so hard to fall asleep. Crappy bed. Everyone's just yelling the whole time. Don't do that to me. I don't appreciate the spookies right off the bat. Why is her... Oh, her face is doing that because she's got glass in her face and it's the colors of the police siren. Got it. when I watched the trailer, I was like, why she got a disco ball brain? But no, with context clues, I understand now. Crockett Island. Population 127.
Okay,
Yo, she's getting all twisted up in that phone, eh?
and I will
Some
see you
Final
tomorrow.
Destination stuff is gonna kill her later in the series.
And for Jesus' sake, Warren, no drinking. I promise.
Yo, that kid's about to get trashed. Hey, yo, what up, girl? What's up, shawty? I'm digging this song. Yo, this town sucks. Everything's gross and dirty and it's all falling apart.
Hey guys!
Oh, shit. You didn't invite Aladdin, did you?
Give him a chance.
You call him Aladdin, you piece of garbage.
I go out.
Does that thing have wheels, or are you about to jack up your wooden floor? Stopping for a quick prayer? Or is there a body in there? Why did that thing knock? Do you have a body in that trunk? My brother. Was that the priest? New priest has a body in the trunk.
You guys see that?
What?
Like a heron or a monster pelican flew right over us. It was huge. Saw the wingspan.
It's an angel.
Somebody's got to do something about these strays.
Yo, there's a lot of cats there, man.
You know, sometimes there's a storm and it floods and those bodies just pop up right out the ground.
That's
Cat food.
gross.
You know, those bodies.
Shit, they're fighting. No. They're fucking. Bobby sounded just like that.
Shit! That one is a full-grown person.
I guess it was Harpoon Harry.
It's a demon. It's a... Okay. Compose myself. What's up with that creepy girl? Oh, you're the Steve's wife from Hill House. Why are you dressed like a 1940s English school person?
Hi there.
She's pregooning
And
it.
that's the spine.
She is the pregnant.
Perfect.
She's a Pringles can.
Hi, little foot.
Like the land before time.
Exactly where I want it to be.
Some creepy kid out there?
I guess he's home.
Poor woman.
Were they an item at one point? Bro, that's awkward that they have to like walk through the center of town.
Morning, Sheriff.
Hey, what's up, Rahul?
Morning, Addie.
The sheriff's office is in the back of the grocery store.
Lock me up.
Yeah, man. Well, it wasn't locked.
Joe,
I guess.
There's no point trying to stop you.
You said you're being followed by a giant albatross.
Ooh, that's what
Wings as big as lawn chairs, you said.
that's what the kids on the island saw.
Snapped at me. Snapped right at me. Just passing by.
It's just a dog.
Sometimes, mostly just to say hello.
He's just big is all. He just sounds
Bigger than he means to.
Snapped. Thought he might have a go at my hand if I reached out. I'm telling you, Sheriff, it's a menace.
It's a dog, mesquine. Yeah, friggin' psycho.
You want to speak up?
Yeah, Beverly, you butthole. I don't like her.
Come on, buddy. Later, Sharif.
Bro,
Take care, Joe.
cool it with the casual racism, Joe.
Welcome home.
Bro, I straight up would not want to live here. This place is a dump.
Sorry.
Sorry. Maybe they're up by Canada?
Don't look at it like that. You're home now. He's treating you normal. That's all.
Canada, maybe Michigan, Upper Peninsula.
You can only fish certain spots. Now we're just dozens.
127. It's still over
This
100.
isn't a community anymore, honey. It's a ghost. He'd be here.
And then I'm thinking we make the classrooms available here for shelters if we need. We could always.
I'm sorry. You're new, so you wouldn't be expected to know this, but St. Patrick's is always the shelter. We set out cots as a matter of rule, always have. Now, unless you plan on hopping a ferry to the mosque, you'll have to hunker down with us, too. And you'd be so welcome, of course.
Okay, why are you such a bitch? I
We'll
don't
have
like
to
you.
head to St. Patrick's if-
Straight up, she sucks. She's like the stereotypical, like, character in a show that gives religious people a bad name.
Well, we know one thing she was doing.
Warren?
Come on, she told us herself. Besides, she's starting to show us if it was supposed to be a
person.
secret. It's not going to be.
Prodigal daughter. You'll see her tomorrow, in fact. She sits on the starboard side, halfway back, just like her mother every week.
Tomorrow.
At church.
Oh, starboard, because
I wasn't
they're fishing people.
planning on not. That's not me anymore.
We'll see.
He's losing it. He held up the host 3 times during consecration the other day. I felt ridiculous from ringing the bells.
Well, we all have our moments.
People have been seeing him wandering around at night. Like, late at night. Like,
Wonder if he's the
midnight.
person in the new preacher's
The general store.
chest.
See him, Warren? Do you know it was him?
No, I'm sure it was just some other 80-year-old man wearing a fedora and the long coat he always wears.
Even if he was getting a little bit scattered.
It's like the guy from Hill House, the tall man with the bowler hat.
Not in some home.
I was really only in it for the chicks. Young man in uniform.
It's not funny. It's not funny at all.
Chill out, man.
You gonna sit here at this table after what you've done and say, "Oh, church isn't for me," and make jokes about altar boys and Monsignor Pruitt? No.
Chill out,
You're
man.
going to church tomorrow rather than die. And every other Sunday. I don't care if your heart's not in it or the mood doesn't strike you. You can consider it a condition of your parole.
See, that doesn't bring people to Jesus. You know, forcing them to go to church is not a way to get people to actively seek a relationship with the Lord. Come on, man.
I'm so relieved you're okay. I waited for you this morning. You weren't on the breeze. Like we agreed.
This is the
Forgot.
new preacher's here with the old preacher in his case.
No idea how I'd make. Oh.
Oh no. Oh. Some demon thing ate the kitty.
So church isn't for you, huh?
Yeah, man, that's okay if it's not for him.
Good night.
Doesn't quite feel like he can be affectionate with his son yet. Makes sense. Kid's sneaking out. just like the chill older brother. He's like, all right, whatever, as long as you don't die. Okay, maybe not. Water flowing. Dang it. I knew it was coming. Oh, I knew it was coming. Stop it. What the frick? What? I don't know what the balls just happened there. What's up, young thing? You need a...
Good morning, everyone.
You need a surrogate father?
Sunday of ordinary.
He's the new guy.
Good morning.
What's up?
I know I'm not who you expected to see this morning. I'm Father Paul Hill, and I was sent by the diocese to fill in for Monsignor Pruitt for a few weeks. He fell ill, I'm afraid, on his trip. He's fine. He's recovering in a hospital on the mainland.
Or he's in your big chest.
Well, this is a temporary situation.
Press X to doubt.
Absolute pleasure to be.
I ain't trust you, bro.
He broke the
You
bread,
seem sketchy.
gave it to his...
I ain't believe you, you sketchy dude.
My son Riley, he's
Not exactly in a state of grace right now.
Hey, look, I think that's great. Turns out I'm not much use to people who are in a state of grace. Jesus, he didn't really have that much interest for those kind of people either. No, he seemed to go
True
straight
facts.
for those folks who weren't in a state of grace. They were his favorite people.
Covered bridges.
You remember that? Told you that like half our lives ago.
Well, he liked you, so he remembered.
Look at us, back where we started. The one place we swore we'd never end up. What about you?
He
Chicago.
killed a girl.
No rock band.
What does that mean?
Saved my life.
Littlefoot. Yo, name your kid Littlefoot, please. I need that to be a thing.
This was excellent. Have a good afternoon.
Still don't trust him.
I'm glad you're here.
But I super don't like her, so I'm on his side in this conversation.
How are you, Riley?
Hanging in.
No, I mean, how are you?
No money, no prospects. I just...
That sucks, man.
I just exist. No.
I
That's
mean,
it. I have
do you have a degree? I mean, you went to school, right?
absolutely no purpose at all. I'm just sitting in my parents' house breathing and serving no purpose to anyone whatsoever. I'm just living.
I feel that.
And that's the worst part because I shouldn't be alive, Aaron. So I don't know.
That is
Now we eat dinner. Wait out this fucking storm.
remarkably depressing. What's up, Rahul? Yeah, I love every time he's on screen. So they mentioned that bodies float up when storms happen. I wonder if the old preacher's body is gonna wash up. That'd be interesting. Well, that thing's open now. What was in that? Oi! Who'd that be? Is that the haunted sailor?
Walking on the beach.
This old man. He's running away. Chase him down. He's got wings, probably. He's gonna fly away. What is the meaning of this? I don't know what that meant. Why was the old preacher man running away? Okay, what sort of messed up shiz is gonna end this episode?
Dad. What is that?
Seagulls are they're eating at a body. Is it all the cats? What the F? What the F? No bueno. Don't like that. Okay. Solid first episode. Still a lot of questions. It didn't give away too much of what is happening in the overall, plot or whatever, but the main players we have Riley. He was a altar boy at this town or whatever. Went to Chicago. Assumedly got drunk and crashed his car into another car and killed some girl. And because it was his fault because he was drinking and driving, I assume. He went to prison, and now he's back and trying to cope with what happens, because I assume he regrets everything that went down. And he's lost his faith, and he's generally just doesn't feel like he has much of a purpose at all. He's just kind of there, which, not to get too deep, but I feel like that's, not common, but it's not uncommon for a lot of people. I've felt that way sometimes, where you're just kind of like, you're just kind of here, and you don't really have a designed next step. You're just kind of existing. So that's a bummer for him, but he's trying to cope with being back here, interacting with an old flame in Erin, I believe is her name, played by Katie Seagal. Katie, she's I believe in real life she's Mike Flanagan's wife, the guy who created this. So like, she's been in like every single one of his projects. But overall, this town is just like, it's a dump. Like, the town is dirty, and it's dying, and everyone's moving away, and the townsfolk are just not loving life. The fishing businesses are dying because of an oil spill a few years back, so they can't really fish the way they want to. It seems as though there's a very like strict or dedicated Catholic Church presence on the island, which is interesting. I've personally always thought Catholics were a little weird. At least when they're like super strict about the process of how they go about it. It's oftentimes pretty weird, and rarely, but sometimes kind of messed up. And I don't trust the new preacher man. he's gonna do something. So this first episode was kind of just getting to know the inhabitants of the island. We get some creepy stuff off the bat with the boys going to this little archipelago or little island away from the island, and they see this giant, I don't know, what was that, like a bat thing? What was that? What is that? That's a demon. That is a man with a beard, and the more I look at that image, it looks like the painting of the old preacher. So something happened to this old preacher. Now he's eating cats on this little island. That's kind of messed up. That's some spooky stuff right off the bat. What's up? Erin is pregnant with a dinosaur, Littlefoot, so that's fun. Rahul, bad boy of Funhouse, Rahul Kohli. He's the sheriff and he's got a kid, and the mother seemingly is not in the picture. That's a bummer. What's her face? The priestess. What is her role? The Catholic role or whatever. She's the priest's assistant. She sucks. She's the worst. I hate her guts. She's just so mean, and like she doesn't like dogs, and it's just the worst. What else do we get some info on just like right off the bat? The new preacher is in because apparently the old preacher is sick, right? According, like, that's his excuse for being here. I don't know if he's telling the truth or like what's going on, because he brought some like giant human-sized case thing, which when he pounded on it, it responded, which makes me feel like there's a person in there or some demon. And he's being a little weird. He couldn't find his green satchel thing. His green what is it? Poncho? His green poncho is what I'm gonna call it. So he wore his gold poncho. And there's something an unease between him and the assistant, and rightfully so, but I don't like her, so I'm on his side at the moment. And then the storm happens, and his case is open, and you know, maybe the old demon priest escaped from it at some point, and that's why it's open. I don't know, but it looked like the old preacher man was running on the beach. Like he was just on the beach, and our main character, Riley, chased him down. I don't know if that's symbolic for something, of like he's chasing after his faith again. I don't know. And his faith is running away from him. I'm not sure what exactly that would mean. But then the next day, all the cats, that army of cats, on that was living on that little archipelago is all dead and on the beach now. So that's messed up. Not sure what that means, but bad juju is gonna happen. I know it from watching the trailer. At some point, the preacher is gonna get this wheelchair girl to stand up, and Riley's gonna keep seeing the girl with the disco ball face. So that's what we know. So far, a solid start. I expect it to continue to the same quality, because some of the reviews for this have said that it's really, really good, and probably one of his best series or best projects that he's made. And so far, I've been a fan of everything that he's done, whether it be the movie Hush or the 2 series that I've seen of his, Haunting of Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor. So if it is on par or better than any of those, I will be super thrilled with how this series turns out. Yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think of this episode, if you've watched it already? If you are done with it in a day, don't tell me what happens. But otherwise, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my videos get seen more. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions to Midnight Mass or any other show that I'm watching on the channel right now, and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if full-length reactions are something that interests you, consider supporting me on Patreon. I post all my full uncut reactions in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. Again, since it's the first episode of a season, I will be posting that one for free, public, so anyone can watch it and check it out and see if it's something that you're interested in going forward. Other than that, on my Patreon, you can become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But I think that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.